Alex Revell, first of all, looking back on Tuesday night, some people are saying best performance they've ever seen from a Stevenage side. Where do you rank that on your best?
It's the first half, especially, is up there with our best for sure. I think that we saw a team full of confidence, full of belief, full of bravery, courage to play and go to a tough place and go and express themselves and show how good they are. And then I think second half we showed the other side of the game. It's always going to be difficult. The way we saw it again, like I said after the game, that we saw it when they played Birmingham. Second half were really strong. Put the ball in your box. You have to defend it. You have to be big and strong and tall and resilient. And we saw that from that performance. So we saw the best of both. Listen, we have to use that now as a massive platform. I think Barnsley away, second half, I personally think second half was just as good. Barnsley should have been, out of sight. But obviously, for in terms of people watching the game and seeing how good we were, it's great for us as a football club, but also for the players, for their own confidence and belief. But it's a great platform. We have to make sure we hit those levels. And then that's down to the players to make sure that every game they approach in the right way and continue that form.
Now the players have set that standard for themselves. You're going to expect that every week from them now, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. There's going to be days when they don't produce it, absolutely. But as a team, they're the levels that we have to hit. I think, and we've got that, and we've got more. Like, we absolutely do have more. Games aren't always going to go like that. They're not. But we have to make sure that our standards and our demands and our levels from us as coaches, but also from each other, remain that way to keep pushing. We've always said that we need competition here, and we've got those boys back now that we've missed. That creates competition. That creates players having to perform to that level, because otherwise there's someone waiting in their wings to take their shirt off their back. So it makes a big difference having those boys back, and also big difference for those boys coming back nice, fit and strong to be able to do that. And that's credit to the staff that work with them every day behind the scenes to make sure that we've always said we have to make sure they're right. These players are right when they get back, and we're seeing the benefits of that at the moment.
And off the back of 3 away wins in a row, back at home now for two big games. First of all, Saturday against Exeter. What do you expect from Exeter, and what can we expect?
Well, obviously, they're going through a tough run at the moment, but we also know what they can do. I think they started the season incredibly well. Gary's an experienced manager, so he understands the level and understands what he's got to do to stop the results. But we have to maintain our levels and our standards. We have to get back to winning ways at home. These 3 games have given real confidence, absolutely, and belief and to the players. But we have to make sure now that we take that into this home game. This is a tough game. Absolutely, we have to make sure that we approach everything the same as we have done for the last 2-3 games that have got us the wins and produce the same levels. Because if we don't, it's a long afternoon. If we do, then absolutely, then we look back and we'll look back with a successful day. But like you said earlier, we've set our levels, we've set our standards. Don't drop below them now, and we've got to keep pushing.
Just a couple of notes on the squad. Obviously, Kane Smith came off injured on Tuesday. What's the latest with him?
Yeah, Kane came off. It'll be touch and go with Kane. I think in terms of whether he's available. Kane's been doing really well since he's come back in. And showed what a good player he is, but we've always said we've got to be careful with injuries like that. So he'll be touch and go come Saturday. Cass will be missing, but apart from that, hopefully we had a little illness before Wrexham which affected a couple of players, but they're all back fit and strong now, and obviously Dan Butler he's got a little bit longer now. Unfortunately for us, he's got to wait a little bit longer. But I think that it's important, as I've always said, with any injury, in terms of the head injuries, that we have to wait for the right time to put them back in. And we'll be missing for a few more weeks, but we'll keep him busy and keep him fit. So when he does get back, he'll be ready to go.
Do those injuries make you approach the next few days in a different manner in terms of bringing anyone in?
I think you have to be careful. I think that ultimately, January's over the past couple of years, we haven't quite got right. I think really Cass has been a fantastic signing in terms of a January signing. So we have to be careful that you just don't sign people for the sake of signing them. This is an important period for us. And this is an important January, absolutely. But we've always said if the players aren't right to come in and don't fit this group, we don't sign anyone. Simple as that. They have to come into this group and make us stronger, fit us as a characters. But we've got a really exciting squad. Yeah, absolutely. We might need one or two here or there that make us a little bit bigger, a little bit more physical. But if it's not right, we won't do it. We're not going to make mistakes. The integrity of the squad, the belief, everything, like togetherness, the spirit, it's really important to us. That's what makes us. It's what everyone craves. So we have to make sure that that stays. So that will be the ultimate factor in terms of who we sign. Will be, do they make us better? Do they make us stronger? If they do, absolutely. But our priority is to work with the group that we've got to keep pushing them and keep growing.
And just finally, get to that stage of the season now where it's a lot of Saturday, Tuesday. What would your message be to our supporters about this period coming up?
Well, it's a really important period. We've got some huge games, none more so than Saturday. Saturday's a huge game, and the support that we had at Barnsley away and obviously Tuesday was immense. And I think it means so much to us. We obviously have to give them a performance to get them with us, absolutely. But the support that we got on Tuesday definitely got us over the line, 100%. Hearing the voices and the players said it. I've listened to interviews after the game. Pidge and Eli both said it pushed them on. So they play a huge role. They play a huge part in this, and we've got some huge games, and we want to give them performances to make them smile and sing and be loud for us. And we need them to push us as well. So we're really looking forward to being back for the next two home games. One league, big game, huge game, then obviously in the quarterfinals of the Virtue, with an opportunity to get through to the semi. So two massive games, two huge occasions for us to get wins, and we'll need everyone.
Thanks, Gaffer.
Cheers.